Welcome to another ADLC Northland Social Studies presentation. Today we will be looking at the challenges to liberalism. In previous units you learned about the evolution of classical liberalism into modern liberalism. From its beginnings during Enlightenment, a belief in the universal rights and freedoms gradually had become accepted in much of the world where men and women from all walks of life are free to choose their own paths and own way of life. But this did not come without challenges in its evolution. The nobility did not want to give up power to the working class. The rich, during the Industrial Revolution, did not want to extend economic freedoms to the working poor. Many men did not want to give up equal rights to women, and those with ethnocentric beliefs did not want to give equality to people of other backgrounds. Whereas classical liberalism favors negative freedoms, such as freedom from persecution or freedom from government intervention, modern liberalists favor positive freedoms, such as freedom of association and freedom of expression. The cycle of negative and positive freedoms dictates that people should not only be free from outside forces, or the classical liberalist idea, but also that they should be free to have equal opportunities from the modern liberalist ideas. Balancing negative and positive freedoms for common good is a challenge for any liberal democracy. Positive freedoms may interfere with negative freedoms and often lead to greater government intervention in our lives. Some people see government actions as interference with their rights. Consider the following. If the government establishes safety regulations that say you cannot smoke in a public place so as to protect people from secondhand smoke, they are giving you the freedom to be able to gather there without being affected by the smoke, but they are taking away a smoker's right to choose and have their own individual right to smoke. This creates interesting problems and sometimes challenges to liberalism. For this reason, liberalism does not look the same in every country. Although principles of liberalism are the same, from one liberal democracy to another, great variations occur in their political and economic system. Liberalism is always changing to reflect the will of the people, a fundamental aspect of every liberal democracy, and different values and views can create challenges and resistance to liberalism. In your last class, you looked at one form of resistance to modern liberalism, neoconservatism. As the name suggests, neoconservatism, or sometimes referred to as neocons, believe in a new form of conservatism that is closely represented by classical liberalism. Neoconservatives strongly believe in individuals. They believe in items such as unregulated free market capitalism, and that individuals should pay for healthcare and education. They also believe that service providers should have the economic freedom to compete for education and healthcare dollars. They do not believe in social programs that protect the poor or disadvantaged, and they do not believe in programs that assist people who have been discriminated against traditionally. So they would not favor programs such as affirmative action. They do not support government policies that promote greater positive freedoms or social economic equality, and they do not accept that government should provide services. Two prominent neoconservatives were President Ronald Reagan of the United States and Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher of the United Kingdom, both who served their countries during the 80s. We will look at other challenges to liberalism in the coming videos. Some of these challenges include thinking such as environmental perspectives, religious perspectives, extremist perspectives, and the Aboriginal perspective. Each of these will be looked at in following videos.